Anything going on? We got any news? Anything breaking? Damn. It happened all at once today.
It really did.
It was like, bam. I was on the Twitter machine. Bam, 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 bam. All at once.
It was very clear. They were figuring out whatever with, it turned out, Walker Kessler or Jalen Duren, and they had told these other guys, hold the line.
Yep.
The money's there. We got to figure this piece out first. Once they figured out that piece, it was sign, sign, sign.
So if you're just tuning in, they had a sign and trade for Walker Kessler with the Utah Jazz. They gave up 2 first-round picks and 2 first-round pick swaps, so they will not have access to a first-round draft pick for a while. Mamukelashvili is the brand-new center. He was a backup center in Toronto last year, coming here. I had his deal right in front of me. Do you have his deal, Andy?
13 and 52, I believe, in the 4th year as a player option, because that's what we do here.
He loves a player option. Quentin Grimes, who was in Philly last year, becomes the sort of Marcus Smart in this equation. A good 3-and-D defender. There's some debate about, is he better than Marcus Smart? Is he not as good as Marcus Smart? Apparently, Shadano thinks better defensively. I think Smart elevated that defense last year.
I would not count on Quentin Grimes, at least not yet. I need to see more before I think he is capable of elevating a defense the way Marcus Smart did last year with the Lakers pieces.
Yep.
But that being said, I think you can make an argument that Quentin Grimes is a more balanced player than Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
I think you can make that argument.
He's got more offensive game.
He's got more, I think, more predictable offensive game. Like, Marcus Smart was often nailed.
He can pop.
He was often nails in the 4th quarter. The first 3 quarters was a roller coaster.
Right.
But he is more slight than Smart. I don't think he can pick up the same variety of assignments, particularly if you're talking about big wings or fours. Like, a bit of concern that Quentin Grimes seems to potentially be the wing defender on this team. But in a vacuum, good signing.
Yeah, and Collin Sexton, who's a pretty dynamic offensive player, works hard on defense. Against bigger guards is going to have some trouble, but can definitely score, can definitely fill it up.
And last year, this team was starved for bench scoring. Absolutely starved. Collin Sexton can do that.
Yeah. So those are your official moves. And I guess the question is, and I've been sorting this out in my head all morning long, one thought I have is that, the Lakers knew LeBron was not going to come back because they had all these moves teed up and ready to go. To sign all 4 players the day after LeBron announces that he's leaving. I think the Lakers knew it was coming and made plans accordingly. Do you agree?
Yeah. I mean, they had to have known. The closer you get to free agency and you're not hearing from LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, there were multiple reports that the communication had been somewhere between limited and non-existent.
Yep.
And the Lakers were the one team that could offer LeBron the most. So the closer you're getting to free agency and you're not hearing from LeBron and that trump card is being eliminated, it, to me at least, spoke to LeBron he's leaning towards leaving, if not having already made up his mind. Because if you eliminate the money, then LeBron really can just go wherever he wants.
He can play this out as long as he wants.
He said on Mind the Game,
yeah,
he actually said that he might not make a decision until late July, early August. My read on it at the time was, if you take LeBron at face value, that means he's not really thinking about the money in this. He's looking at situation. Because if he waits that long, the Lakers' money's going to be off the table.
Yep.
At that point, the money's likely comparable. So I want to just take my time and decide where I want to go because I'm not prioritizing the money.
Yeah, and it sounds like it's going to take a while, and this will be music to Laker fans' ears who really didn't like LeBron here at all. He is turning this whole summer into a reality TV documentary. He's shopping around, maybe a little Miami, maybe a little Minnesota, maybe a little San Antonio. We're going to follow him with the cameras everywhere, and I'm telling you, I've got no interest whatsoever. The LeBron era is over. I'm done.
Are you saying that we could be watching a long, drawn-out presentation leading up to LeBron making a decision?
I've never seen it before. I've never seen anything like this.
You know what? It played so well the first time around.
Right, no, people love that.
LeBron's in show business.
Oh, yes, he is.
Play the hits, baby.
Yeah.
Play the hits.
But it's instructive because this is exactly the reason people are annoyed by LeBron. It's because of all this. As a player, he is, I don't use this word often, magnificent.
Ooh.
Off the court, he is a pain in the ass. Right? I mean, is that not a fact? To be fair to LeBron, a lot of superstars are. I mean, you and I covered the Lakers with Kobe. That organization walked on eggshells for years with Kobe. And Kobe, by his own admission, was not the easiest guy in the world to deal with. His standards were high. Meet them or hit the bricks. He did not care. Right.
A lot of superstars are like that.
But it's the social media stuff, and it's the thing that really set me off was the thing that really set me off.
Did it really burn your britches?
Really did. Was
put a bug in your bonnet?
Last summer, I don't have a bonnet. Last summer, when he put up the picture of him with the Clippers logo behind him. And I'm like, what are you doing? Seriously, are you just like desperate to get us to talk about? Are you desperate to make people dislike you more than maybe people already do?
Well, I think some of this, though, was LeBron trying to apply leverage. Because the last really couple years, but you could even stretch it back 3 or 4.
Yep.
LeBron has had less leverage with this organization that he's ever had with any organization for his entire career.
Absolutely.
And especially once you got Luka.
Yeah.
Once the Lakers got Luka, LeBron's leverage was, for all intents and purposes, gone.
Yep.
Because the Lakers had their next chapter. They had their off-ramp. I think, were looking to treat LeBron with respect because they should.
Sure. And by the way, and to LeBron's credit, he also let them know early we aren't part of this ongoing, dragged-out reality show that he's going to put together for HBO or wherever the hell. So we don't have to worry about it. But it would have sucked to spend the summer saying, oh, will he?
Well, here's the thing, though. It was very clear. The Lakers were not going to wait.
No.
And I think that's part of why he also gave them the notice, because in some ways it didn't matter.
Right.
And what I think would have been more humiliating or embarrassing to LeBron, or just optically he wouldn't like it as much, is if he hadn't given word to the Lakers.
Yep.
And the Lakers were like, oh, that's fine, whatever. Get back to us when you're ready.
Right.
He's not going to want that. So while he did the Lakers a favor, and I truly mean this.
Oh, he definitely did.
Did them a favor. I think he also did himself a favor, because optically, him trying to keep the Lakers, in a panic state or worried about him, they're like, that's great, LeBron. Just let us know. That would have looked worse for him.
Do you think he knows where he's going right now?
No.
No? Em, do you? For the sake of the reality show, I hope he doesn't know.
I think he at least is choosing probably between 2 places.
Yeah.
And maybe one of those places was why that Clippers sign was in the background. Maybe he goes to the Clippers.
Oh, can you imagine?
Not with what's there now.
Could you
I don't know. Maybe, Andy. Maybe he wants to be the center of something. Maybe he wants to save LA in a different way.
That would literally be self-immolation. That would be a ridiculously huge mistake, disaster, blotch on his legacy.
I cannot imagine LeBron.
I don't want to overstate it.
I want to see it so bad.
I cannot imagine LeBron closing his career with the Clippers seemingly in the midst of a rebuild.
Yes. Yeah, they are in the middle of a rebuild.
Although it would reunite him and Brandon Ingram.
That's true.
Could they rename into a dome the LeBron Dome? Would that be respectful enough to him?
Now is the time for the Clippers to get involved with anything involving sponsorship.
Would Intuit shuffle him some money? Is that the deal? Some side deal money from the Intuit
now, Emily.
They pay for the documentary just like how Mark Cuban paid for the Dirk Nowitzki documentary.
There you go. Yeah. I was excited today. Now I'll be honest, I've been turning this over in my brain, and I can't quite picture what this looks like. I mean, you've got a big 3 now. You've got Luka, you've got Austin, and obviously they are all in on Walker Kessler.
Yep.
He is the A1 center, and I have to believe every one of these moves was discussed with Luka. I think every one of these players, they were discussed with Luka.
I certainly hope so. I mean, Luka's messaged for a while that he's wanted a center. I think part of the reason the Lakers needed a center after they traded Anthony Davis.
Yep.
But I think part of the reason they went so hard after Mark Williams in ways that I think, in retrospect, they just should have tapped the brakes, because the injury concerns with Mark Williams were well documented before they even looked
before they made the trade.
Well,
yeah.
before they even looked at his physical, and they're like, whoa. Because I imagine there was stuff there that they did not even expect.
Right.
And that's why they ultimately rescinded it. But they've been looking to get that center for Luka. It's something that Luka has, I think, made very clear he wanted. Walker Kessler or Jalen Duren, those were by far the two best centers
By the
on
way,
the market.
and I think this was the better of the two. This guy is a better rim protector than Jalen Duren.
Yeah. Depends on how you look at